Hi guys, I'm back with another video with my Pulsar 220, and this time I'm showing you what all the tweaks that I've done on my bike. I have a K&N stock replaceable. It's exactly the stock one, the stock filter which I've replaced, and it comes around approximately 3,000 rupees. I've ordered it online, so yeah, I was not using it. I've been keeping it since a month now. So just install it, and I've been already running about a week. I'll just show you that later. And the next one is I've replaced the grips. So these are the KTM grips that I've replaced, and these are the stock one which I'm showing it to you now. And yeah, you will have to fiddle with the accelerator grips a little, but the KTM grips are really good. Trust me guys, these are the most comfortable ones which I've seen. And these are little thin at the on the thumb side, but on the other side, where your fist is there, it's a little fat. Yeah, this is very little fat, so you have the comfortable grip, and trust me, you will never regret about these grips. You're sure that it costs you about 120 rupees at the KTM stores. And yeah, let me just show you that how I've already installed it. I'm just gonna show you the filter to you now. So I'll just keep the camera ready, and I'll just remove all the seat cover on the cowls, and I'll show you how was it done. um, I've been using it about a week now, the K&N filters, but seriously, I've honestly speaking, I do not see that much of a performance which is there on the bike, but I do not see that even the engine becoming so soft or smooth as I've seen it on other blocks. And yeah, some people say that you're gonna get the gear shifts are going to be very smooth. Still, I don't understand how the gear shifts are going to be effective when you replace a filter on your bike. But anyways, maybe I might have not felt that still, but so this is the stock filter this is the stock filter which have been replaced with the KTM. I'm sorry, the K&N filter. So this is exactly fit. So you don't even have a little gap on the filter once you install it. So once you install it, it's really gonna take a lot of you have to fiddle with it if you want to take it out. So I'm just using a fiddle screwdriver here to take it out. So which is usually this is not the problem with the stock filter, but it should just usually come out. And also this one online, there was about 3,500 rupees I've got, but on a discount I've got it about approximately 2,800 rupees this filter costed me. Yeah, this is how the filter looks. It's pretty neat. It's really well. The build quality is really well, and it doesn't look so light. It is a little heavier side because of the rubber, the beading that we have it. And you see the latch here. This is where it goes down on the other side. So that's how you have to install it. This is the right way to install the K&N filter. This is the stock. The number of this K&N filter is BA2201. I'm gonna put this on the description. But this is never gonna make a noise or sound to you. It's almost like whatever you're getting the sound on your stock filter. That's how it's gonna be. So you're not gonna get a little extra sound or roaring sound on your bike. It's completely looks like a stock. And this is what I have received with the K&N filter box. This is just an instruction how you're going to install the filters. And let me show you how my stock filter is actually looking. This has been removed. It's about a week now. I've been running with the K&N filters, and this is how it is. So before the last clean, I guess it's about 1,000 kilometers before I've cleaned it, and I use my bike about 50 kilometers every day to my office, and this is how the condition is. Though it looks neat inside, but yeah, this is all the dirt that I get. So anyways, I do want to check I've not seen if I'm running leaner or if I'm running rich on my on my petrol. So I've decided today that let me just go ahead and remove the spark plugs, and I'll see that how exactly it is. And also you get a K&N grease, which you have to like install it on the filter before you go and install it on your filter box. So this is the grease that you have to put it around. So this is the, like, you're gonna fill the gap. You're not gonna leave any gap. Once you fill it, you're gonna put it across round like this, I mean the square, and then you're just gonna install it. It's just a thin line that you have to put it on the filter, and then you just install it firmly. So as I was like talking about the spark plugs, so I'm just gonna go to the spark plugs once I just install this filter back now. Yeah, it's a it's a rubber surface, so you don't have to worry about, like, you're not going to break it. So but make sure that you're not going to puncture the outer rubber beading of the filter, and make sure that you're get push it inside, so that there's no air you've been leaking it anywhere other side or any other, like, in a portion of the filter box. So make sure that I always keep it clean. So even if I remove anything, I make sure that there's no dirt there. I just clean it, and I just put back the things however it was. Yeah, when I was like talking about the spark plugs, so I'm not sure that according to, like, how I've read it, and of my experience, I know that if I'm running leaner, the electrode would show up a little lighter side, and if I'm running rich, it should be like black. If it is okay, and if I'm running properly, the mixture is fine, then it should be a brown. So I'm just removing the right side one, because that is a, like, that's the primary spark plug, which is going to be like always working on pulsars, on all the pulsars, I believe. So I just it's really hot, guys, so I'm just going to use this rig. So yeah, so this is the condition of my spark plug on the bike. But I'm not let me just get the camera focused here. Yeah, it's really hot, because I'm just back from my work. Yeah, there you go. You can see that the electrode it's brown. So I believe that I'm running a good mixture of air and fuel. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. So anyways, the outer shell, it is like looks a little black, but that you can ignore it, because what matters is the electrode. That make sure that if you're running rich, make sure that you make it leaner by, like, adjusting your air fuel mixture screw on your carburetor. So I've tuned my bike personally. So the if you know that how to tune the bike, my bike's air fuel mixture screw is about 4 full turns and 1/2 turn. This is what the air fuel the screw is on the right hand side, because it's a Pulsar 220. You would find on the left hand side on the other bikes, even on the Pulsar models. So as I said, it's like a 4 full turn and 1/2 turn. This is what my settings are, and I feel that I'm happy about the performance. And mileage wise, I don't see a much difference, because I'm still getting about 28 to 30. And also I've seen that many people showing that always you will always see that the air filter clog indicator, which will be running always on if you switch to a KTMs. But as you see that I do not see all the problems here. It's absolutely fine. And also there's no indicators, there's no warning light. I'm not sure that why it was like one light if the one was on for everybody else, which I've like seen in the other videos. Mine is fine. I'm happy with it. If I really get in warning light here, I would seriously like go back to my start. But the filter is optimal. I do not have I'm still getting a 40 mileage in the city. And yeah, I do feel a little like I do not the vibration of the bike is it's pretty much reduced. Yeah, this is what it is. I just want that I could share this with you guys. Please let me know if you have anything on the comment.